Okay. Is it streaming proper? Everything should be set up. Alright, sorry. Check, 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 check. Making sure everything's good to go here. Believe we are. Yeah, good to go. Cool. Well, welcome everyone. Sorry about the little technical difficulty there. The internet's been acting a little strange on me lately, but nothing too crazy, fortunately. Alright, so big plans. Firstly, we gotta get a lot more carrot going. So we gotta get all this set up for high yield production and definitely produce a lot more seeds. So, where do we get started on that? We go and track down what everything's producing. I actually think we got the upgraded furnace. Or did we? Oh wait, we did. So that'll be a next set of things we build. Mostly because it can create more of what we need faster. And they're relatively cheap. We just need to make two more steel frames and 6 iron steel electronics. I say that like that's easy, but you never know, right? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna need a lot more. But let's go for those steel electronics. That puts us the ability to build one, which is great, because what we can do.
For some manual labor.
Let me out. Oh, what's that doing there? Alright, that's the other thing too. We have all that iron we gotta get squared away. Oops. Yeah, not that one. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to build it separate for now. Basically. Yeah, because it puts out 5 at a time instead of just 1. It does obviously use more, but you know. Alright, so we'll build another one of these soon. Because what we do need is to get that done. Let's get this stuff. Oh wait. Yeah, let's get this stuff harvested up real quick. We also got to finish off Ulf's house, which you know is something I've been kind of neglecting to do, but that's just because I've been planning on doing something else before then. Let's see what he needs. Oh, he just needs hardwood. That. Oh yeah, that's right. Those don't give me hardwood. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Alright, large yellow tree. Boom. Boom. I actually should push this back. That way I can expand these fields. And since I only have to water them once, it always makes sense to just put them at the very edge of the boundary. This is long-term planning though, because these trees aren't going to be ready for a while. Alright, so we'll get these guys watered and squared away. They'll be ready in a little bit. Same with these guys, hopefully soon. If I need just standard wood, I'll go and harvest that set. Alright, but yeah, let's get to harvesting real quick here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And then this is going to need an upgrade, but that's mostly just to make it wider. But you know, it's already pretty good size as is. There's something just satisfying about how efficient this is now. Oh no! I missed some. My bad. Alright, cool. And then I'm definitely have to grow more carrots, so those seeds are going to be mass produced in a quick little bit here. Well, mass processed, I guess I already technically produced them. Or did they produce themselves? That's one of those little shenanigans of the linguistics of farming, I guess. It's a good thing they're high yield. But yeah, I'm definitely have to go through a lot of carrots because I'm also going to need to make concrete, and that really is just sand and carrot oil. But you know, obviously I'm going to need a lot of it to build the roads. Like that little bridge over there cost me like, I want to say like 30 concrete, something like that. Which is pretty crazy to think about, but it makes sense too because you know, you're using a lot of it, and it definitely boosts my mobility significantly. That's the point of those other carts there, is what my plan is to build the storage one and just load that up with concrete and some iron bars to be able to build like bridges and all that and just go out there and construct. So I might end up actually recycling probably that more messed up cart in the front. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud right now, but yeah, probably recycle this guy. And then from there, oh, this is all copper, isn't it? Oh, it is. That's right, that was a very critical copper haul. Nice. I should honestly probably figure out a way just to slap a shed here instead of what is currently here. But that is pretty empty. And that means I can just grind up some minerals. Not too concerned about which, just mostly that they're getting ground up. Ow. Because I can't really say the same for my wood supply, that I'm as faithful with that. What? One of the birds got out. Who is this? Gideon. Look, buddy, you can't be getting out like that. And Tabitha, you gotta get back in there too. I know it's kind of cramped. And then we have a mox we can get in here. Get some fur going. This one, well, I always joke about if I had a pet cow, I'd name it something silly like Sirloin. If I get another one, I'm gonna name him... What would I name another one of these guys? I'd probably name it like Wellington or something like that. What I will do, I'll open up this part of their enclosure a bit.
Good placement on that one.
Oh, wrong button. There we go. Alright, Gideon. Back in there. Back in there with Tabitha. And now you got Sirloin and Lana. Lana, you're in the kind of the wrong spot. There we go. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Lon. There we go. Where's my water? There it is. And I need to make more treats as well. I'm trying to remember what Moxes eat. I think they eat... What fodder was that? Oh, wrong one. I want to say they eat the sour fodder. But... I could be very wrong. That's the whole point of this thing. Okay, he does eat sour. Cool. Alright. Cool. Cool, cool. Alright, well, back to harvesting then. Oh, there's a little spit of mutated crops in there. Oh, I didn't think that through. That's something I should have handled earlier. I'm gonna have to get more oil too. Let me through. Alright, so what else is giving me weight? Other than the wood, stone, all that poop. Yeah, I'm carrying a lot of poop for no reason. Should probably also stop calling it that, but... Yeah, mostly just basic stuff. I got a lot of the loom boom oil. Okay, so I wouldn't really run out of fuel. I was kind of panicking for nothing then. Good. That being said, radberry oil is / has been a godsend since I've gotten it. Because both of those crops take 2 days to produce and I can produce a lot of them very easily. Dang it. There we go. Let me pick it up.
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Oh, that was close. That was actually really close to being a slightly terrible accident. That I had no one to blame but for... No, oh gosh, no one to blame for it but myself. That might be a winning strategy right there. This pot's almost ready to go again. Alright, let's get that chromase harvested up. Oh, sounds like the niece is acting up out there. Alright. That's one thing I wish I could do with the mutated crops we have, other than just producing seeds, is, you know, maybe convert them to oil or something like that. I feel like it'd be a pretty simple fix too. They might even do that later. Either way, there's gonna be a lot of chromase coming in. And then I got that whole plot there I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. What soil is that? I think it's phosphoric right now. I'll need to look. Let me finish this up first. Because that's a separate plot too. I was about to say, if I remember, I'd put a road in between there. Or a trail. Yeah, a trail. Because this doesn't benefit from the same things as the roads do. Oh, what's this, a log? That's so weird. Alright, I'll get that out of the way in a little bit. Where did that come from? I must have dropped it at some point earlier. There we go, now we're getting to the loom bloom. Oh gosh, loom bloom oil. Alright, so we'll wait another day for these carrots to grow. Because if I remember right, they're a 3-day crop, aren't they? Yeah. The fact that these are ready just means that one more day and they're ready. And all this stuff is ready to go. It's nitrogenic. Nitrogenic is going to make high yield if I remember right.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
That'd be another thing too, is to get the seed shooter to just be able to shoot a ridiculous amount of these things. Alright, is that plot? I want to say so. Adjust this line a little bit. No. Walk over it. Pew. Pew. I did it. Alright, so we got nitrogenic. I could attempt to do it. I don't think I have enough. But because of that, I know I could put another potassic crop here. Honey bottle, I don't think I would have enough of that either. I need to get the seeds running. It was getting a lot of these mutant crops processed through. Let's see what we do have. We have a lot of ravage. And almost 1,000 wheat. Okay. Good bit of supply there. Definitely need care root seeds. The more of those, the better. Romaze as well. And this is why I mostly grow mutants when I get kind of desperate for seeds, or I start to, is because that way I can just produce them in like almost en masse. Especially with this thing, it's essentially, oh god, potentially doubling it every time. It just makes sense. Oh yeah, it's working. what did I need? I needed more steel frames and steel electronics for another one of those guys. Essentially swap out. I'm looking to finish their little production run. So what do I have a lot of seeds of? Lots of polyberry. And wheat. Okay. Could do Zaptug there. And if I remember right, that is nitrogenic soil, so it would be standard Zaptwig. Yeah. What about this one? Fantastic, that'd be mutant. And I think I could work with some mutant Zaps.
Into the soil it goes.
Huh? Okay. And even still, phosphoric. That'd be a high yield nitrogen crop, but I don't think I have enough chromates for that, do I? Oh. That's almost all nitrogenic. Okay. Should try doing something like polybarrier. Yeah. This one's gonna be less fallow for now. I hate having to do that. Nitrogenic, a lot smaller. Let's do Bloom. I think that'll make them mutated if I remember it.
Into the soil it
Oh man,
goes.
this scarecrow just ate those seeds. Alright. Bloom set up. This plot was phosphoric. Oh, nitrogenic, okay. A lot smaller. I might put nitrogenic, that might make high yield. I might put what's left of my carrots on here. Oh snap.
Fresh soil, leak seed.
Alright, well at least they get a head start. Okay, cool. All that gets a head start at least. They count that at least as a small win. Alright, then we gotta see what orders we can fulfill, because picking up those feathers and stuff definitely should have helped out with something. Can I make it to the bed in time? I'm actually surprised it's been this bright this long.
Hey, hope you're well this fine morning. Since it's raining today, you won't have to water your crops. Why don't you sow some more seeds? They'll
Nice.
also benefit from the rain.
Means I should also put out some sprouts too, because they'll auto water themselves. I don't have to water them once. Okay. Now I can go with a little bit less panic. So Potassic. It's good that they all need water too. 100 iron bars. Sheesh, I was not expecting this level of production this quickly. Alright. Oh wait, that's something to look at. Let's go 75. No mutated crops. Okay.
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, with this much steel coming in now finally, I need to actually process some more ore, try and see if I have any iron I can run through. Then you just keep on producing iron. Okay. I think that's some chunks here. Alright. Let's feed a lot of iron into there, that way we can just keep that chugging along. Alright. Let's do some morning mining first. And then we'll get this harvested up here. Convert it over and see what orders we can fulfill. So happy I put this little trail here now. At first I was kind of doubting it. Alright, cool. And I'll just keep on going, get this put up, and go from there. So again, main goal right now is to ensure that we have enough materials to make more concrete. I am definitely going to recycle one of those wagons and turn it into a storage chest and just dump the concrete into there. Actually, I should. Just take this straight to the thing. Oh, is it full? Crazy. It is full. I'll take these out of there. Throw them into here. And then is someone with all the poop in there? It is not, but I think it takes care of some of the weight. Oh. That's another good point. I need to keep this going. Like, almost constantly. See how this works. I gotta burn through what I got. Oh, I was gonna use the raspberry first. Okay. Do you have any cool things to buy?
Take a look.
I don't want to have the full mech looking like Buzz Lightyear. Those are some cheap seeds.
Sold.
Anything I can sell to you? Probably, yeah, probably that, but I want to hold on to those. Just a little bit of them. Not seeing anything I want to part with, really. Maybe some of the polar berry.
I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff.
No blueprints there. As far as resources go, Ravage was a pretty good find. I will leave you to it. What I should do too is. Oh boy, where was it? Sprouts, where are you? There we go. I totally passed it.
Good day.
I know it seems a little chaotic, but it's like a curving set of 6, now 8. At least that's the idea behind it. Not too many pine sprouts. And I do need to put more water, guys. Is there one over here? Yeah, right there. There isn't one over there, though. And we got several large trees, which means we got several bits for hardwood. Cool. What's that red thing back there? Oh, that's the other yellow trees. Okay. What is that? Alright, let's get this squared away to get Ulf's house built up. Then we'll go from there. Also gives me a reason to run the wood thing for a little bit. Alright, and we need the storage trailer. Where did I put that concrete? I'm not carrying it on me, so I definitely put it somewhere. There it is. Oh, hello, tornado. Well, it's a good thing I'm not over there. And if I remember right, it can't go and affect me in this space. That being said, it definitely broke up a lot of stuff over there. Let's see if we can pick some of that up. I'll talk to Ulf in a second. I want to see if this tornado knocked anything loose and around. Oh, just some plant fiber. Whatever, tornado. Is this tin over here? Oh snap. I am getting sucked in. Or it was for a second there. Oof, that was close. Alright, let's see what's up with Ulf, now that we got his house built and everything. What up, my botany bro? How's it going?
Huh? Right.
More stuff, dog.
Bye-bye.
Okay, what do we gotta build? Done. Done. Oh, I was like, what am I forgetting? Cool. You happy, man?
Cheers.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yes. I see. Indeed.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is how I got most of that stuff. That's right. Yeah, this is how I get a lot of these mutated, well, not mutated, but different tree sprouts. Okay, cool.
What a conundrum.
Got all the ones he needs.
Quite fascinating.
Ooh. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's basically saying the Zapsoid is its own natural bug zapper, so when things try and eat it, they get zapped by it, obviously. Okay. What can I put in here? I still need to see about a few other things as well. Like getting at least, let's say 50
Some
iron
things
bars.
you just have to
And that's
do
probably a good
accept.
number. 50 of them. Oh, is this full? No, snap, it is. Well, cool, we'll just take 50 of those. Wait, no, I thought I picked up 40. Where did they go? Oh man. Good problem to have. We have so much steel now. Alright, I might as well plan on another round of upgrades. Forgot that I did get this much steel up and running. I really was planning ahead. Thank you, past me, for not messing me over. Even though past me could have definitely done that through just sheer laziness. Okay, that is something I will need in the near future, is again coal. But that's easy now, especially since I have that outpost there and there's a lot of coal like right there. What was here? I don't remember. I'll have to check that out. But mainly the plan for the roads is I already have a bridge here. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to build a road that basically just runs parallel this river to at least get to this valley, because this puts me in the middle of the grasslands on the other side of the forest here. This path puts me closer to the Hexagon Valley, which, you know, that's great, and if I can kind of solidify both routes, then I'll be in a really good spot. And so that's the grand plan with just all that. Actually, I might be able to launch a little bit of that job right now. I think I will be able to. Let me put some stuff up though. I don't need that. I need to dump off these extra extra crops. these floaters around. Annoyingly so. But it could be worse. Actually, speaking of worse, let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even check this out afterwards. Did I already upgrade the farm size? Okay. So then 18 more deliveries gets me the drone. Okay. It gets me the drone and more carrying capacity. And that's really what I need is the drone station 2. And these are probably better legs and armor. Okay. Well, let's see about one thing first. Yeah, no. I already got that then.
Time for some manual labor.
And then in here, I got 20 extra power to work with. So I need to upgrade the engine, definitely. And so that's 4 steel parts and 5 steel frames.
Alright, let's get to work.
I think I still need iron for the frames, though, don't I? Yeah, I do. Oh, that was iron parts. I meant to do steel parts. Oops. Well, I can find something that uses iron parts. If anything, means I just make sure everything's upgraded to the tier that requires them. Definitely the engine. I would say the legs, honestly. Oh, short 2. Alright. So I'll get the ability to make 2 more steel parts. Really, I just need to make 4. Okay. Iron and steel. Which obviously makes sense too. I'll at least dump those in there. That being said, ideally there'd be something better I can put in than just carrying capacity. Especially at this level. Which should probably be fuel efficiency to some extent. Okay. Planning out kind of the final fit up for the mech. It's not working on anything. Let's change that. I never shot off a delivery. I'm 90% sure I can get at least one right now. Maybe the Polyberry one? Oh yeah, definitely. I need one more iron frame though. Okay, that's doable. Let me make a mission for that. $10,000. Oh my gosh. Let's just do the easy one. Get that out of the way. Here's some feathers, bro. Delivered at high velocity orbital cannon. Alright. Animals are somewhat content with their lot in life. $10,000 again. Okay, these requests are starting to get kind of not crazy, but you know, maybe on the bit of the excessive end. That might be an easy one to knock out. Okay, so that's two of them. They both require iron and steel frames. Well, one requires, oh my gosh, that's the wheat one? Okay, well at least I can knock out the Paulberry one. I can't. Because I done goofed.
Some things
I
you
forgot
just
about
have to
the fact
do
that I need to
yourself.
get some iron going. Alright, so this guy can go. What will happen is that when this one's done with its load, I'll make another one of these, put it like perpendicular, just get one of these big chests and put it there. Alright. So I need one iron frame, which I can't get yet. How is seed production going? It's going, or at least it's going on some of them. Basically no loom bloom seeds. And I might extend the seed production out after setting up that furnace, so it's like another 4 machines. Actually, this is probably do 2, because I can scoot this back a little bit and combine it with everything. I don't really use a splicer like that. Mostly because I have a lot of seeds, but literally just half's what I have. That's why I'm not too keen on that. Didn't say anything. Missing roof. What are you talking about? This is just chugging along. Cool. Alright. Well, all the upgrades I currently have. Not wrong button. What I am going to do.
All right, Let's get to work.
Let's head out and get some of that road pre-built. I think just because I have the resources to, well, I wouldn't have the resources. But because of that, I can like just like plan it out and then like, you know, drag and drop everything. Alright, so what type of seeds do I have a lot of? Because I might have to fend off some floaters. Oh. It does not like going that way. That means I might need to move Diane's house back a little bit. Come on. Why won't you let me put it down? Okay, well, I'll just work around it for now. I'm going to figure that out because that is kind of annoying. Seed shooter. Alright, let's go wheat. That's easy to replicate. Dang. All right. Where were the roads again? Must be somewhere around. Oh, here we go. I was like, it's somewhere around here. Let's get this first part built. 46 and 1. And does part of it go into the river proper? Maybe I need to fix that. Let's see real quick. That went way further away than I thought it would. Part of it does dip into the river, okay. Kinda don't like that. maybe I need to build it a chunk at a time, so this needs to go. Now I can build this one. That crossover part there is kind of weird, but we'll get that figured out. Meanwhile, iron bar.
Some things
Dang
you
it.
just have to do yourself.
A little rough road, but you know, nothing too crazy. I'm making pretty good progress. I'm getting close to like a third of the way there already. Two iron bars. 32 of these guys. Oh, this doesn't have rails, does it? Okay. That might be worth redoing then. At least from the standpoint of making sure I don't fly off into the river. Oh, what? There we go. Go up and over. Okay, that's a good little stopping point right there. At least for that part.
Rise and shine, Exofarma. That mech of yours is looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday.
Yeah, because I can just hug this part of the river for a little bit. What I can do is this is where I can bring it to standard rows again. Let's see how many. I'm assuming 325. I was way off. But like, too much off. Yeah, then I can just make this basically a smooth run. Locked. I also need to remember to get home because a lot of my crops are just chilling there without any watering right now. Which makes it... oh, I don't have the landscaping mode. Or the Trailblazer, but it does make it worth it to, you know, follow my path a little bit and see how it works out. So far so good, honestly. What might be even a crazy idea, and I was thinking about it the other day, was what if I made like a traffic circle so that I can have that bridge route come in? Oh boy, there's a lot of floaters right here. But yeah, have that bridge's route come in and then like essentially reroute everything around. I guess sometimes you just gotta charge through these guys. Oh, sirloin's nice and big. Is he juicy too? Well, I'm not gonna grill him up because that's not something I can do. And also, he's too friendly. Look at that face. Hey, buddy. Oh, look at that face. No, we don't want to cook you up. No, wait, wrong button. I meant to pet you. Good little buddy. And Diane's right here. Let me give her a chat real quick.
Yeah?
Oh, she's right. Yeah, if they're only laying eggs, there's no selective breeding.
How thoughtful.
The, what is that? The behemoth thingy just comes and drops them? Yeah, that
Oh,
kind of complicates
an old
it.
lady cry. Now, what could that mean? No. Take care.
Well, Diane, I want to move your property first, if anything. If that is at all possible. I wouldn't mind throwing you over here. I can't do it, huh? Can I build another one and just put it there? Ah. Yeah, never mind. Rollins, what are you doing? I don't pay you guys to sit around and not water stuff. I don't even pay you at all. Well, that's the whole point of drones, isn't it? So I don't have to pay someone to do it. Oh, that was good. Refreshing water. Alright. Yeah, so we're just kind of chugging along now, make sure everything's topped off. We will do some watering. We actually did make a bit of progress on that road, but we're going to keep on trying to make some more. We need more iron bars. They'll say iron bars and concrete. Well, obviously concrete for the roads, but iron bars is like that secret ingredient. Run out. Come on. Ah. Alright, well I need 5,000 more wheat, so that's going to be something to be pushing for. That means the mutated wheat I have, I'm going to have to cycle through. Oh man, that's a lot of wheat. But it's not too difficult to make and manage. And I think honestly, like after they ask like for like a lot of steel frames, it gets like it cancels out that like contract. Like eventually, they won't be asking for it anymore. If I remember right. My other playthrough, I think I finished up the one for, I want to say Zaptwig, maybe? I don't remember. I'd have to like actually be playing my save where I was experimenting with a lot of stuff that I have learned and figured out now.
Nice and warm.
Alright. Alright. Drones are running at least a little bit. Yeah, everything's looking pretty solid though. Happy with how everything's turning out and running right now. I do need to get more iron now. That is going to be not my choke point on materials, but definitely a hold up on materials. Which is funny because earlier it was copper and bronze. Let me make sure I got that right. Iron frame, yep. I mean, it still kind of is bronze, but bronze is easy to produce, so I'm not too stressed on making that. At least not anymore. And yeah, I can get the polar berry one knocked out. And Lola, let me talk to you real
Come
quick.
on up and take a look.
It's cool, but I need... Oh, you don't have it this time? Oh wait, wheat seeds, cool. Give me all you got.
Jim, take care.
How's everything? What's in my inventory? All those frames, concrete, some clay. Okay. Wondering what was weighing me down, but it's nothing too crazy. That was the Polyberry delivery. Alright, so that will get fired off. I now need to see about producing more of just everything. Seeds, everything. Let me get this crop harvested up because it is good to go. Looks like it might take too long. There's a few that just didn't make it. Alright, since this is a combo of phosphoric and potassic, it might be worthwhile to do wheat in here just because I can get a combo mutated wheat and standard wheat, or in the high yield wheat. That might be the move. How much wheat do I have? That should be more than enough for this. Oh. There she goes. Now that I kind of know where they land, I might try and see about checking it out. That's also partly why we're building that road. Because, like, it seems like where she drops them... That's not... Where's the map? It's like... somewhere around here, because the last two radiant eggs I found have been on like this part of the path, so like it might like land up here and then like tumble down or something. That's what I'm thinking happens. But you know, I could be very wrong and just lucked out finding those two. That thing's soaring, like it's zipping down.
You. Huh? Absolutely. Let me think. See you later.
Oh.
I do think so. Farewell.
Okay, so Diane's moving in. That's good to know. Dang it. Cycled right past it. Eh.
Drink up, little plant.
I don't want to see if I can upgrade this bad boy actually. Because if I can get this to have more capacity is... Oh yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. I'm all over the place right now. Let me finish harvesting this. Take a look at the capacity for the water sprayer. Get ready to upgrade that. There's never enough time in these days now. I also need to take a look and see about my seed production because it looks like it has stopped. This is phosphoric. I might actually do all the wheat here. That bigger plot, I'm gonna need something like just a ridiculous volume. That's the problem with getting these bigger plots now, is that now that I have them, I gotta figure out what I can put in there that actually like fills it up, and like if I have enough seeds for it. First things first. Let's go. That's gonna hurt the amount. I got 2,000 of them. That should definitely be enough. More of those. Definitely more honey bottle seeds. Don't underestimate how much I go burn through those guys. I'll move like a little squadron of them. 45 iron bars. Great. What would make... Actually, that'd be pretty useful for this space. Well, let me get that set of honey bottle over there, because they might be mutated when I get those seeds going. They don't look mutated, though. Nope, high yield. Even better in the grand scheme, because I definitely need them for numbers. That's become kind of the name of the game now, is a little bit less exploring, but that's just because now I have kind of a abundance of resources, as it were. But it's not really like an abundance, so I still have to like obviously get more stuff every once in a while. Let's have like a mini stockpile of like basic materials. And easy access to iron, which helps out a lot. Okay, so in here, potassic. I might just do standard polyberries again, but this whole area needs to get water, don't it?
That should keep it good until tomorrow.
this spot, or at least this little space here.
That plants are nice and watered.
That's not, that is right. This whole time I've been carrying way too much. I'm not paying attention to that. Okay. Head to the silos. Dump off the stuff we got and then go from there. And get back to it. Definitely need to plant up some wheat because Jeebus, 10,000. I'm already halfway there, but I've been on and off focusing on wheat is just like the main field reset crop. You're out of fuel. You got fuel and water? Come on, guys. What type of operation is this?
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Alright, well. Still a couple spots in here. Oh. Alright. Wheat. I'm trying to get that plot. But that might also end up being wheat. Okay. Yeah, that was good.
Great job.
Also, I gotta ask in hindsight, what did we do to wheat to make it so it's able to grow in one day? It could be the planet itself that we're on, but I want to put the shadow of doubt on that one, because now I'm thinking about it a bit more. Like, wheat grows like obviously over a few months, and it's a grass, so like it should take some time to grow. Not a lot, but like, you know, something. Either way, that's squared away.
Clean top, little plant.
solid. Potassic. Definitely not enough wheat. Maybe enough Zaptwig. And that would make it mutated. You already have a patch of mutated Zaptwig coming up somewhere. That might not be worth it. I can always use more carrot.
Great shot.
Oh, primary oil. Oh my gosh, look how many bars of fuel it has. That's insane. Granted, you know, I'm burning through it just doing this, but...
Nice. This will hold it over until tomorrow.
Got nothing. Not wrong one. I was like, why is it not sucking it up? No ammo, it's a vacuum. It's supposed to take in ammo. Okay, so these fields are planted up. Look at that monster-sized field there. Which...
Great shot.
let's put this here, because that way it will be high yield. Run, Forrest, run. Ooh. Make a couple more of those. Oh. That should do it. Oh. Drone got right up in my grill. That might be worth it.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
Oh, I definitely don't have enough Ravage seeds. I could do another crop that finishes in 2 days. That would be Polyberry. I could just, like, you know, throw off the whole sequence of everything. That's the whole point, is trying to kind of set all these plots to the same, like, general soil type. It's worth checking out to see if any of these. Maybe this one. Only 150. Come on. Let me get out.
Some things you just have to do yourself. Let's skedaddle.
Definitely not enough.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
I think I should have bought some more from her. Oh well, hindsight. We can... We'll just leave it as is. Anything in my inventory taking up too much space? Not really. You know, basic stuff, but nothing crazy good. Let's get these honey bottles planted up, because that way we can get mutated from these since it's phosphoric. And that means we can then convert all those to seeds, so we have a lot more honey bottle seeds. Or at least most of it's phosphoric. I forgot there was the carrot patches mixed in there. Okay, cool. And all the drones made it home. They are done, but they are all out of water. Let's see what the weather station has in store for us. It'd be cool if it rains tomorrow. Dang it. Alright, well, good to know. That just means I do this now. Oh yeah, get these drones going. And I'm gonna get back to working on that road. Get back on the road after all this. I'm sorry, I was thinking there for a second, like, what am I gonna do? But it's basically the same thing. It's just blaze the trail. I might need to make more concrete, and it's windy days right now, so that actually boosts the sand production, so that might be a move to get set up after all of this is done. Assuming I get it done before, you know, the day ends. It's not going to be enough. Oh, literally just enough. Okay. What was I gonna check? That was loose sand. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Whoa there. Revved up and ready to go.
Alright, that didn't happen. I gracefully leaped over that. Everyone saw it, right? Right. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, everyone saw that I gracefully leaped over that with no problems whatsoever. It was, oh no. Oh, dang it.
Don't forget where you parked it. Wakey, wakey, partner. I can't stop admiring those nice decorations you built yesterday. You've really got an eye for that kind of thing.
Solid band of mutated. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's the whole first half of it. Okay. And over here. What's this all about? The only thing I can't build is cloth. I think I have the ability to produce it. Yeah, I can produce it. I need 2 iron frames. Is all you guys' food gone? You just ended up in the wrong spot. Okay. Oh dang, I did mess up. Yeah, well that's a small mistake. Did I use all the sap twig seeds? I didn't. Okay. Alright. Do need to get some iron. There's another stack a little further around the corner. I'll take out the stuff that I can mine and just constantly regenerate. Go around the corner here to these stacks over here and take some of them. Oh, it really does go up pretty far. Boom. Yeah, we can just head on back, dump this off, and get going from there. Get some more stuff built up. We definitely need to get going on that wheat. I might try and get that stuff harvested and see where we're at with everything. Definitely not going to be close, but it can be a solid start. And then the mutated wheat in there. I can... what do I want to do with it? Probably convert it over to seeds. Speaking of which, all those are stopped.
Don't forget where you parked it.
Just something I don't like. Especially, no, I didn't get mutated honey bottle yet. Make a few sacrifices there, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Lola, how are you doing? I need to see if you got some
Buying or
stuff.
selling? Make your pick.
You aren't selling any building stuff like that anymore? No wheat? Dang it. Alright. Oh, yawn. That was a big one. I can work with what you have, though, because I definitely need to get me some... probably honey bottle. No, I don't have enough. Probably like 10,000. I think I can strip off another order, though, so I might do that first.
Come back
And then
whenever
stress
you
on
like.
that later, because I think I can just fire off the fur as I have it. Yeah. I never noticed that detail before. That's pretty cool. Alright, all mutated wheat. We're gonna sit here and probably process this through. I don't think there probably is like some big O order for it, but we'll focus on that later. And I might as well just continue straight on, flip around and do the same thing again. I think this might be a 2-pass size. The hill though, or at least how it slopes right there, can kind of throw everything off. It's gonna. And it's wider than the other one at the end. Okay. So yeah, it won't be a 2-pass, at least not for this one. Alright, already close to it. Need 3,000 more. That sounds easy to get to, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a bit harder to get to than I'd like to admit. That being said, high yield crops have been helping out, so that might be the move is from now on it's just rotating high yield crops instead of just standard. It means when the soil is phosphoric, it helps to put in... what here? What was it again? Phosphoric, that makes mutated... oh, so I'd be putting in nitrogenic crops like wheat and zaptwig, bromase. Let's see if there's actually an order for mutated chrome because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of that too. And that's another question. Oh. That could be problematic for multiple reasons. We have like no polar berries left. That's right, we did that big order though.
Hold up, little flame.
Alright. Out of fuel you. There. And where are the drones? Oh, they're all over there. And all this is set to potassic, so that works out great. Well, let me finish this row. Okay, so what am I carrying? Oh, the mutated crops, that's right. Because they don't have a home. Alright, so back to this part. We'll get these guys squared away. We'll get also again then get back to the road. Alright, cool. Definitely making solid progress. We'll probably be able to get to the road to the, at least to that spot to bridge across. We'll see. I'm fairly confident. I could have even left that trailer out there, honestly, but you know, hindsight, right? What I should do though is switch over to the Trailblazer mode so I can actually just like kind of blast over there real quick.
things you just have to do yourself.
Okay. So that. Alright. I don't have. Well, I probably do have the ability to make those now. Mark 4 tools would be next up on the docket, namely the seed shooter as well as the spike. Well, I got the spikes already, Mark 4. Probably the hose. Actually, can I build it now? Okay, iron electronics and steel parts. Or, yeah, steel electronics and steel parts. Okay, and once we ran out of coal. Okay, so that means we might have to make an actual expedition down that way again. Means it will be worth getting that stuff out. Because I also need yellow crystals, and I can make them with the little crystal hoof, but it's easier and faster just to go to the rock and break it up. And what did Diane's house need again? Cloth. And hardwood. Alright, well in the meantime, let's make some more concrete. Oh, wrong button. And I have no other oil other than what's in this little stack right here, so let me grab that. And maybe... Yeah, you guys haven't produced nothing good. I think I have some in there. Next one? Yeah. Hey, Tabby. blast over there, that's right. Well, maybe not literally blast over there, but...
Now this should make things easier.
Pile of stuff up here. At least for the time being. We may come back to get it. Keywords may. Don't really need softwood like that. At least not at the moment. 11.1. It's the cheapest section yet. Let's put what we got first, and we'll go from there. 5 and 2.
Now this should make things easier.
Definitely will. Okay, 3 and 20. Number 1. Then it goes right into that path there. Actually, wait, let me double check the map. Oh, a little further down. Yeah, right over there. Okay.
That'll be useful.
So I need 21 and 1. No sound. I'm definitely have to do some clearing. No, wrong one, wrong one. Standard road. Yep. Let's get some path clearing going. Oh! Forgot you were attached to me there, wagon. I should have got rid of the seeds from earlier. What I can do though, this is going to be here so I can actually head out. Super slow, that's right. Dang it. Just draw myself here. Because I can go get the seed or the crops I have like picked up already and gone and out of here. Okay, I'm digging this road so far. It's pretty good. Oh snap. And that's the point of the rails, though, is to stop me from going out of control in spots where it'd be easy to do that. Like there, for example. Okay, yeah, that makes it a lot easier. That was only a few minutes, if that. There's mutated crops in there. And... oh boy. I think it rains tomorrow, if I remember right. Yes. The next 2 days. Cool. Alright, let's see about getting another shipment off. I'm pretty sure we can get it. Actually, if we had the same luck with the wheat. It might be worth just replanting it in that plot there. Especially if the drone's already watered everything. Which would look to be the case, but let's see. What's up, kitty? You wanna hop on the lap? Come on. I didn't get everything.
Drink up, little plant.
This should be probably enough to get a good bit of wheat. Where is it? Oh, it's only not even 1,000. I should try and shoot for high yield then, so I should find a phosphoric patch instead. But I'm probably not going to find that. Unless I make this it, and that would be a process. Let me see how much ravage I have. Not enough. Dang. I'm in that weird spot where I need to produce seeds, but I don't have enough seeds to produce. Actually, let me do this because it's going to be mutated ravage, and that will help out. Hey, kitty.
Fresh soil, neat seed.
Yeah, mutated ravage, that will at least be something to help out with.
Don't
You wish
forget
so.
where you parked it.
Okay, so irrigation hose Mark II. Or Mark IV. Oh, I need that big guy over there, don't I?
Revved up and ready to go.
And what do I need to do to get the water capacity mod again? Iron electronics again, okay. Alright. Let me put a mission on that, because what I can do is put like 3 or 4 on there. I just need to get 3 iron electronics. I can do 2 of those, make that 400, which is basically... Oh, yeah, that definitely should do it. Alright. That's a full-on, like, high-end upgrade by comparison. And then mods, tools, 1, 2. And now I have, oh, what? I have a monster amount of water capacity. I just won't be able to undock until I get 5 more energy. So what do I need to get 5? Nope. No. Dang. I'm not able to fulfill any of these, am I? Well, actually, I can get 2. I need 4 iron frames to do it. What? Oh, day ended. Although, why'd the screen go black like that?
Rise and shine, Exofarmer. That mech of yours is
There we go.
looking good today. Those modifications you did yesterday really paid off.
And it's raining, so that's another boon in of itself. I need iron frames, like 4 of them. Okay. Alright, literally 1 more. And that's gonna be how many? Just 2? So if that thing finishes 1 cycle, it should be good to go. They do a mutator on a honey bottle. Okay. That's producing... Everything's producing pretty solid. Let me get... Come on. How many more seconds? 5, okay. So that should be more than enough. Get those 2 deliveries and I can get the mech off the frame and have it have like 300 some odd water capacity, which will be great because that means I can water or blast everything. And I just gotta upgrade tool range at that point. Where was it? Was it the wheat one? I think so. Yeah. So I will have a very strong need of Ravage, and then a very strong need to produce Chromase, but it's a good thing I have a lot of Chromase seeds. That's probably like the only reason I've held off kind of planting it up like that. So it was that same station where we could get the carrot sets off, yeah. Alright, and then with that delivery,
Hola. See anything you like?
that should bring up a lot of stuff for me. Okay,
Come back whenever you like.
let's see what everything's settled out at now. $650. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not stressing about filling these up again, or at least not having the capacity to. Well, that's another question. Did I go all in on tool capacity? I think I did. Because I can upgrade the range. Now, sorry, I'm thinking now in the back of my head. I think I did, yeah, range there. I don't think I'll be able to put those on there. Yeah, no. Okay. I can work around this. Mutated Chromase I dumped off somewhere. I have right here. Why didn't it show up for me to sell? Hey Lola, I think I have something for
What
you.
will it be?
Oh, here we go.
I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff.
Yeah, that should be a good bit of money for everything I need.
Coming right up.
There we go. That should definitely boost me to the point where I'm good. And then seeds.
Coming right up.
Alright, let me just sell the rest of the Crow's Maze then. Getting it mutated is not too hard. I actually did all that by accident if I remember right.
I bet I can find a buyer for this stuff. Deal.
Ooh.
Come back whenever you like.
That's where I meant to go. I was like, why am I looking at this completely wrong right now? Yeah, 4,000 seeds for the chrome or for Oliberry. Get all this ravage harvested up, and then we might call it a day. That way, when we start up next time, we'll have a rainy day ahead of us, so not have to worry about anything too. We will continue getting that road built though, because that is definitely has been a very good project for us and definitely keeping us on track, especially to get down to the valley more often, or the grassland. The valley technically has a path. I'm going to modify that a bit too and make sure it's a bit more refined. But that might just be, you know, making like a dirt road to it. But you know, if it's just open wilderness, putting a dirt road is refining and making something better than what was already there to begin with, so I count that as a major win. This might be a Polyberry patch. I'm gonna get a lot of mutated Polyberry from it, I can just tell. That will work out. Yeah, almost 2,000 mutated crops. That's pretty solid. All right. Yeah, actually, I'll leave this one for now. But yeah, might hop off here. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. I hope you guys have a safe weekend as well. I will be back again Sunday in the morning, and we'll continue on chipping away at the road, as well as just kind of generally setting up the farm to be more productive with seed and all that. I'm gonna knock out a few more orders. I do want to try and get those Mark II drones, because as soon as I get them, nothing against these guys, but they're probably gonna get cut in half, and the Mark II drones are gonna be like the way of the future, as it were. So we'll make that work though. But yeah, again, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good weekend and stay safe out there. And yeah, just trying to think of anything else to say or generally announce. I will be trying to work on a video here pretty soon that will hopefully be coming up on the YouTube channel within the next like couple weeks, and then I will actually have a bigger video a little bit after that. So we'll see how things go though. Alright, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.